Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Caden. I'm one of the co-founders here at Everest Acquisitions. In today's video, we have a really special one for you. It's a case study interview with one of our clients, Eddie. He's been working with us for a little bit over a year now. It's really awesome to see his growth over that last year. Before working with us, he tried a bunch of different types of marketing strategies and strategies to grow his business, but nothing ever really landed. And that process went on for 6 years. It was just him and one other guy working with him. And now he's at the point with working with us where it's him. He has 8 other guys underneath him. He has somebody that's helping manage his crews, and he's a lot more removed from in the field types of things, which is awesome to hear. His business has doubled in revenue, and it's awesome to see his growth over the last year with us. Eddie's story is actually very, very inspiring. He breaks down the entire process of working with us, the entire process of him scaling his business, and how he's planning for the future as well. But let's jump straight into it. Yeah, tell me a little bit about your business, like what you do, who you serve, what kind of market you've been doing it, how long you've been in the game for, things along that line.
So we started in like 2019, 2020.
Okay.
It's kind of like sort of like the when we started.
Yeah.
And then we do anything from landscaping, like hardscaping, and also we do maintenance. It's like your general cleanups, trimmings, stuff like that. So we do both services. And
Gotcha.
then we service all of El Paso, Las Cruces, New Mexico area. So
Okay.
kind of like that radius.
Yeah. Have you always been doing like hardscaping stuff or like the like the bigger ticket jobs, or did you start out with maintenance initially? Like, how did you kind of get into it?
I mainly started with maintenance. That was the main thing, just cleanups.
Okay.
And then I started getting here and there like a rock job and this and that, like a little bit of small little jobs, and then I started kind of getting the hang of it. And then that's kind of how I got the idea. I should probably start adding that service to expand a little more.
Got you. And I know that we were talking the other day, and you said that something about how I think you said like 6 years that you were trying to grow your business or like look for something that was like consistent source of like new leads and traffic and that kind of stuff to your business. It's like, could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So like, I mean, I've of course I started with like word of mouth, house here, house there, maintenance.
Yeah.
And then started running ads, I think with Angie's, but that's cleanups.
Yeah.
And then but to run ads for like big ticket items, it's a little more niche, a little harder, and to find someone to really do it. So I've gone through several things I've tried. And I haven't really tried like flyers, like I don't really put signs up, stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like it's not as effective. I mean, I'll do it if it's times, but it's not something I really like doing. So I was been searching and searching, but nothing really works. Like, I know it sounds like cliche, but like it's like the reality of it.
Yeah.
Really hard to find. And also like you sign up for something and then like there's no support, nothing, like you don't hear anything from it. So it's like you kind of like are in the wild. Stuff like that.
Have you worked with like a marketing agency like us before, or were we the kind of like the first guys that were more like hands on with you?
I've had I think 2 before.
Okay.
I don't know if they were like marketing agencies, but like they try to run ads and stuff or hardscaping and stuff.
Yeah.
But it just didn't really go far.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Those like lock you in a contract. So like to buy out, you have to like buy out the contract, and you're kind of that's how they get you kind of screwed.
What did your day-to-day kind of look like before you started working with us?
So it's obviously heavy on maintenance. I also I have acquired like commercial cleanup properties and stuff. So that keeps us very, very busy.
Yeah.
General cleanups, trimmings, leaf blowing. Here in El Paso in the desert, weeds is a big thing. So keeping up with weeds.
Yeah.
Um, and then we were picking up a couple of landscapings from customers because that's kind of your way in
Yeah.
to landscapings. Like you have a maintenance customer and like, oh, they want their backyard redone, and since you've already been working with them,
Yeah.
you're most likely to get the job. So we would get out here and there, we'll get some of those, but um, to rely on that, it's kind of not a good thing. So
Yeah.
that's when that's why I started like thinking of different ways, looking for different
Yeah.
ways to kind of bring more of those without
Yeah.
waiting on somebody to want to redo their yard or
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
existing customer list.
How big was your team before that? Like back then?
Two,
Just two? It was just
just
you and someone else,
just
or
me and someone else. Well, I guess three, because it was me, someone else, and then I'll have someone in and out. Like they'll help us like
yeah.
a couple days. So it was kind of two, between two and three.
Yeah. And how many guys do you have now?
We're at eight now. Well,
8?
yeah, yeah,
8
eight.
guys now. And then
And I'm still short. I still need to find a couple more guys
okay. Yeah.
just
That's
to keep up
crazy.
with the demand that we're at right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What was the biggest challenge you were facing with like leads before working with us?
Quality, consistency, and then um, they were just not like I would get maybe one or two a week, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, and they were not even like exactly what I was looking for. If someone work general clean, which is fine, but that's not what I was targeting.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So that's up of that.
What made you give another what made you like because a lot of people they'll try a few agencies and stuff like that and then they'll kind of like give up. Like what made you keep going and then, give working with an agency another shot and then why'd you choose us specifically?
Um, I wasn't gonna give up yet, so I think
Yeah.
that's why I was like, I need to find something.
Yeah.
Um, and I was barely learning about Facebook ads,
Yeah.
more than Google, because before it was, I think, it was more mainly Google. But I was hearing about Instagram, whatever, Facebook, and then that's when I was kind of looking for an agency that would kind of more have a better understanding on that, like specifically on that.
Yeah.
I think you guys I think you guys popped up on my Instagram actually,
Yeah.
and then kind of checked out a little bit of your work, your stuff. Um, I was like, yeah, let me try this. Let me try this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was sketchy because like it was like sus because like that's how I found the other ones. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, I
Yeah.
hope it's not the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but I'm really glad I clicked on the information tab and got some info
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Yeah.
sure.
So you were just talking about how a lot of your jobs prior were kind of like the lower ticket kind of things. How many of
Yeah,
those jobs are you kind of doing per week? And then now, what does it look like? How many jobs are you doing per week now? And then how does the job difference compare?
I talked about the big landscaping items, or just like their general cleanups.
Yeah, so like you said before working with us, you were kind of just doing like a lot of the like lower kind of stuff, like general cleanups and like weeding and stuff like that. How many of
Mhm.
those jobs were you doing like a week?
So those keep us busy.
Yeah,
I want to say, well, we have our maintenance, our regular maintenance accounts.
yeah,
Those are about 30 to 40 a
okay,
week, but that's every week.
okay, okay,
And and then new cleanups that come up. Um, uh, let's see, about four or five new cleanups. That's
okay,
just like tree trimmings or weed eating or something.
yeah,
Um, and then that was what it was looking up for, like the general cleanup. And then for like the actual hardscaping, we're probably doing one or two a month.
okay. 1 or 2 a month. And then I know one of the
But
last times
yeah,
we spoke as well. How many jobs are you doing now? Comparison, and like what do they look like? That makes sense.
So now we're up to like five or six a month, which may not
Yeah.
seem
Okay.
seem like a lot, but it does keep us really busy because that's as much I can handle
Yeah.
right now. But also they're bigger ticket items.
Right.
So we were doing one or two a month before, but they were a little bit smaller. These tend to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Um, and I think I can bump it up to maybe 10. But I just don't have the manpower
Yeah.
right now, which is
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I'm working on to be able to get to that point.
Okay. When you mean smaller previously, like the 1 to 2 a month, but they were smaller jobs, like what actual like what types of jobs were they and like the price range of those?
Rock, like for example, like a remove rock,
Yeah.
like dirty rock, and then put new fresh rock to kind of serve the curb appeal.
Yeah.
It was around 2 to 3 thousand
Okay.
dollars. Um, obviously depending on the size, but the average ticket was around 2 3 thousand.
Okay.
Now we're at 8 jobs, 6 to 8 jobs a month on hardscaping, but
Yeah.
those tickets can range anywhere from 8 to 20,000.
Okay.
Depends on the
Yeah. And
size.
that's consistently because we've been working together for like a year and a half now. I know we had the first month or two were a little bit bumpy trying to crack your market because it's a little bit smaller. But have you been able to like kind of maintain that pretty much through that entire
Oh yeah,
process?
yeah. I mean, even the beginning was not that bad. It was a little rough, but not that
Yeah.
bad. That's understandable. But it's been consistent. Like the only time that it died down was in December. Um, there was a rough little weird patch there,
Yeah.
December. But it's understandable because of the holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
But after January, everything just picked up.
Yeah.
It's been pretty on point.
Yeah. Because I think all time we've generated almost like, I think like 900 leads at this point or something like that.
Mhm.
And how much revenue do you think you've generated during that entire process?
Since we first started working, or
Yeah, since we first started working together till now.
it's hard. I want to think I hit 300, between 3 and 400 for sure.
So how much revenue was your business making per month before working with us, and how much are you guys averaging now per month?
So I was per month now we're like in the 40,000 a month. Before this we were staying at the 20 line, 20 to 25.
Okay.
Just maintenance and cleanups and a landscape here and there.
Got you. Okay. What kind of things are you working on now to try to scale even more?
So aside from obviously on the cruise and hiring like good talent, um, m- making the trailers, the trucks more efficient. And then on my end, I'm trying to get like a little more organized. I'm trying to fix up my contracts since we're starting to work with much bigger ticket items. I've been working on fixing up the contract to kind of protect me and the customer,
Yeah.
which something I had a decent contract, but I think I came now that we're scaling a lot faster. I'm noticing things that I need to change.
Yeah.
Um, I'm also working on. I know it sounds funny, but I'm working on a little booklet to help me kind of like to have like a page where all the materials, all the options, so that like when I'm quoting, it's a lot easier
Yeah.
for the customer to pick out the material that they want, and then I can just easily quote and know exactly what they're quoting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
a little things like that. Um,
Kind of like
kind of
systemizing things more.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very cool. Um, was there a specific moment with working with us that you kind of thought, okay, like now things are actually starting to get really consistent. Like this is something that's actually working.
Yeah. Um, I want to say early on,
Yeah.
maybe 2, 3, 4 months in, when I started seeing the schedule just kind of fill up.
Yeah.
Um, that I was like, man, this is this is getting things moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was able to buy a little more equipment. I was able to get more guys on payroll. Um, and at first, your mind kind of does this to you, like, oh man, what if it's not like this forever? What if it's not like this
Yeah.
forever? And then I'm like 8 months in, and it's like it's been like that. So it's like okay, like it's staying consistent. Like it's
Yeah.
so that kind of gets a little bit more less nervous than when, because sometimes it's kind of because I literally had to buy all the equipment that I have already again, and it's not cheap stuff.
Yeah.
But I had to do it because we have to split crews. We have to keep up with the demand, and it's a little scary to dropping a lot of, like, all
Yeah.
that money again. But it's the numbers are there. The numbers are
Yeah.
there. So
So how,
it's
so how does your day to day look a little bit different? Because obviously earlier you were saying it was just you and somebody else, doing things, and now it's you and 8 other guys. Like, how does your day to day look different compared to what it used to look like?
yeah. So before I was more in the field, a lot more,
Yeah.
a lot more. Now I do have a foreman that kind of runs the crew,
Yeah.
and then recently I have a sales slash project manager.
Yeah.
So that's just helped me, that gets the sale and then goes and makes sure that everything is par. That allows me to kind of focus on the back end, more office stuff, more emails, checking in and out with customers, clients,
Yeah.
and then kind of just focusing on the bigger ticket items and kind of have pull my full attention to that,
Yeah.
and then see how more efficient we can be, how to scale, how can I get the guys a little more efficient. It gives me a little more time to breathe and kind of figure things out a little bit better than
For
being
sure.
stuck. Because sometimes when you're in the field, it's hard to think about like the next job. It's hard to think about,
Yeah.
to map out the whole month because you're doing the actual job at the moment. So
Yeah.
now I get to map out the whole month. I get to make sure that everything is, you know, rolling, that the material's going to be there, logistics, when the truck's going to when towards the truck, when toward the concrete, for example,
Yeah.
so that everything runs like clockwork.
Yeah. That's awesome to hear. How does your, more personal life look like? Like outside of work, how have things changed as well?
Good, good, good. I mean, it's kind of hard to like
Yeah.
when you're running a business. You probably know how that goes. Like
Yeah.
it's
For sure.
if a call comes in at 9 p.m., you're probably gonna answer.
Yeah.
Your vacations, you're still gonna be on the phone, that type of thing. But um, so it's not like I'm free up my whole time like that. I'm
Yeah.
still on the phone with emails and stuff, but it's something that doesn't feel like a chore. Like it feels like there's 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 a lot in the tunnel. Right now it's still early on building those systems, building everything, so that one day I can just have all this optimized, and I can just like the
Yeah.
next manager. It's all like this is all you have to do. It's all already mapped out. You just have to implement it.
Yeah.
So I'm still not, it still requires me a lot of my time and effort, but
Yeah.
it's fine. Like it's not like a big deal.
For sure.
Um,
What do your goals look like kind of going forward with your business? Like where do you want to get to?
well, right now it's growing for sure. Growth, um,
Yeah.
growth. Um, opening up more crews. Um, to have 2 to 3 crews would be very, very like the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Um, and with like very talented people, like guys that are very motivated. Um, I wish I can copy and paste my current guys, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that's really hard. Scaling that to where um, we're just like our like every month, because right now we're staying like 2 3 months booked out in advance, and I want to keep it like that. Like not have a single kind
Yeah.
of like dead month, which is
Yeah.
what we've been doing. We've only had like 1 or 2 dead months. That was mainly because of holidays.
Yeah.
Um, that's pretty much it.
What's your honest feedback and an opinion on working with us?
Well, it's been since day one. It's been pretty chill. You guys are very like on it. Like
Yeah.
if I need to change, if I need to do that, like it's pretty solid. And then um, like if there's like a little bump or like whatever, we adjust. Like we adapt to the market because every market is different.
Yeah.
Something that might have worked somewhere else might not work here, or vice versa. So
Right.
like figuring all that out, that whole process, like getting to be a part of it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Instead of like you know just kind of wondering what's going on in the background.
Yeah, definitely. Being able to like
So
predictably
getting
scale.
yeah, and then getting kept in the loop and stuff like that. That really helps kind of visualize a little bit what's going on, and then the whole process, like everything, like is just the consistency of the leads, the quality of the leads, um, like everything is like the way they come in, optimized.
Yeah.
That's yeah, I don't know, I can't complain at all.
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody who's watching this who's potentially interested in working with us but isn't not sure if they should take that leap yet, do you have any words for them?
Do it.
Yeah.
Like just do it. Like
Yeah.
it's scary. It's scary because especially like as a smaller business, adding that bill to your bill, it's kind of scary. Like it is, and it's
Yeah.
for like even for a larger company, it's a hefty tab that you have to start to switch out. But advertisement is like one of the most important things you can possibly do, and, and but especially you find the right people to do it, is it's gonna take whatever you're doing right now to the next level.
Yeah.
Like no doubt, no doubt. And you guys are the guys to do it.
I really
So if you're gonna
appreciate
take
that.
a risk, you're gonna take a risk. I mean, everything's a risk, right? Absolutely, there's
Yeah.
nothing's guaranteed. Um, but it's worth it. It's worth to take that risk. Sometimes you have to make that decision. Um,
Yeah.
um, but
100%.
it's gonna take your business to the next level. And I mean, I know it's kind of that's the biggest thing that can set you back. Like it's like wow, I have to pay more here, there,
Yeah.
um, but it'll work out. Like I mean, it has worked out for me. I'm sure it's worked out for a bunch of your clients. So like,
Yeah.
there's no
100%. And I really appreciate those words. And it's awesome to see your growth and the position you were in, where you're at now, and like that stuff is why we actually do business. We love helping people. Love seeing the growth. Not only within the business but also in their personal life and stuff like that. Like, so your story and all that stuff is the exact reason why we do this.
yeah. And I'm glad that you guys are out there, killing it. Like it's crazy. It's cool. Like that to see that there's a lot of businesses that are like in the because I'm sure it's a lot of businesses. I'm sure a lot of your clients like they're kind of in that mode. Like we're kind of making good money. We have things going on, but we're trying to get to that next level.
Yeah.
Like what's next? What's next? And sometimes you need that little boost. That extra word of mouth, that extra to get your brand out there.
Yeah.
Um,
100%.
and you guys are a big part of that. And you know, in the marketplace in the business.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Eddie. You have any final words for anybody out there watching this?
No, not much. I just say you should consider it heavily.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
future self will be thankful.
Yeah.
um,
Awesome.
but yeah, Don't
Yeah,
be scared to
perfect.
take that risk.
Cool. All right. Well, then, thank you so much, Eddie, for talking to me today. And obviously, we'll talk soon.
Yep.